Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Tea&Art. I hope you all are well. So let's start today's video. So today is a sort of experimental video and I actually was working with this mold. I was actually using my leftover resin and I got this idea and I will show you the leftover resin that what I did with that. But before showing you that one, I will be actually working on the idea. So what I'm doing here is that I am using some interference mica on the edges here. I'm simply brushing it. So there are so many design of this mold and I'm just showing you some references. There is a heart shape, there is another big bubble shape, then there is a smaller one, then I think there is a tray also. So yeah, there are a lot of options for you. So I'm just using two mixture of interference pigment. One is the blue interference and the other is the pink interference. So this gives a very soft, beautiful look to the product. So after doing that, I am mixing my Resincrete here, and Resincrete is a gypsum-based acrylic binder powder, and you add water to it and you get a very beautiful casting out of it. And I have a lot of video on this product, and if you like to watch, I will link some above here so you can know how to work with it. So if you're a beginner, it is a casting powder and you need around 3 grams of water to 10 grams of powder. So the good thing about this powder is that you can make it a bit liquidy also for finer details. Yeah, the curing time will affect on this and it is going to take a lot of hours, but still you get very fine details, and if you have on a thicker side, it will cure fast. So actually the mold came in the kit with Resincrete. So I'm just adding a little bit of water. Just I want the right consistency for the effect I want. So now I will be pouring the Resincrete into the mold. And a little bit of tapping, and after that I had some leftover and I actually had to use, so this mold is by Art Blog, I just showed you here. So I'm just using some more mica powders onto the mold here, and this is such a cute house. So I really love their mold. They are really unique, but yeah, it takes some time to arrive, and also they are a bit on the pricey side, but believe me, they are really amazing. So I'm just mixing some more and I will be adding it to the house here. So here I'm just pouring the Resincrete into the mold. So as I explained that the consistency is up to you. If you're using a very detailed mold, you need to mix it a bit liquidy. Otherwise, the proportion is really best 3 grams of water to 10 grams of powder. And you need to add water first and then add the powder. So I will leave this to dry. So it is dried now, and now it's time to demold. And yeah, this is the thing that I was going to show you, that I used the outer edge of this mold and this was so fun. So I just poured some leftover resin and I had some terrazzo in this mold, and this was such in a messy condition. So it turned out to be amazing. So I will be showing you that also, but before, let's demold this one and how beautiful this looks like. It's almost like beads all arranged with each other, and the light effect of the mica powders. And I'm going to demold the house very carefully. And here we go, and this is how it is out of the mold. And what I will be doing now is I will be using this ring. So there are so many options you can do. I'm just putting a house here, but you can make names. You can buy acrylic circles and put names with the vinyls. And then you can add crystals also. Later on, I just discovered that you can add crystals, but for the time being, I'm just showing you. So I'm just putting up some of the gilding glue onto the house. You know, I just want to add some extra touches to my work here. So meanwhile, I will be making some more. So this will dry. So I will be adding a little bit of here and there. So this was so fun to make. I really didn't want to stop. So I'm making one more. So I'm using here Jesmonite Pigments. So I'm just making a green color here. So just 2 drops of yellow and 2 drops of blue. So here I'm adding a little bit of acrylic ink, just few drops, and I'm going to create a marble effect here. So this is again from the art block. I am using the monstral leaf and I'm putting the Resincrete onto the edges of this mold here. And now it's time to demold, and let's see how this turned out. This is so fun to make. Here are so many ideas, and it is so lovely for making gifts also. And as I explained that you can add crystals also. So this might be another option for you. And plus I will be showing you in the end. So keep on watching. The first one that I actually made, and that was out of resin, and I added a little bit of black terrazzo in it, and the terrazzo was made out of Resincrete. Actually, I had a lot of things left over and I just mixed them and I was pouring. So this is how it looks like, and I just love how beautiful the ring came out, and there are beautiful marbling onto the leaf. And I will be adding putting up some again the Pabio gilding glue on the top of this, and then after that I will be putting some gold foil. So my gilding glue is dry onto this house. So I will be just simply putting the gold foil. And here I'm putting a little bit onto the leaf, and then I'm just putting a little bit of gold foil onto the edges. So little detailing, it's really up to you. If you want to keep them simple, you can keep them simple. So here I'm just brushing off the extra gold leaf. So on to the next step, and the next step is that I'm using a glue here. So this is a very good glue by Gorilla. So just a little bit of onto the back of the monster leaf and the house, I will be adding the jump rings. And I will leave this to dry. You can use some UV resin also, because the resin adhere itself to the Resincrete, so it will work. So here how they are looking like. So I am attaching them to the rings. For the first one I'm using a golden chain, and for this green one I will be using this green ribbon. Some finishing touches, and now I'm going to show you the one that I was talking about. You can see that what I was talking about, the mold was really messy. I poured some Resincrete in it, and then I just added the resin on top of it. And this is actually, when I made this, I thought I can make this with other products also. So yeah, don't worry, it is not going to be any waste. So keep on watching what I did with this one and you will be surprised. So this is the final look of the other two that I showed you that I was making. So this is how they turned out. I really love this idea. It is so fun. And then there is possibilities that I'm telling you. You can put any shape you like. You can add hearts also. You can add crystals. So the crystal idea is actually really looking good to me, and I think I need to make that one. But for now, I think these are perfect. So I will link all the product in my description if you like to treat yourself. And I have some discount code also for Resincrete. Sometimes playing with the molds, you come up with different ideas. And make sure to see until the end that what I did with the resin one. I'm sure a lot of you will love that one also. So this is how this one turned out. I added a little bit of ribbon and then a crow skull. So yeah, I think this is my favorite, but it's really up to you, whatever you like to choose. So I hope you liked today's project, and if you did, please do let me know in comments, and also please like, subscribe and share. Thumbs up if you like the video, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider do so, and take good care of yourself. Bye bye.